channel. Hope you're all doing well. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to give you guys my top 5 hacks for lifting and brightening your eyes without getting surgery. These days, so many of us have the option of getting like Botox or fillers to lift your eyes and brighten your eyes and help with your under eye circles and stuff. So I want to show you guys things that you can do to lift your eyes and brighten them, but without having to go under the needle or do any surgeries and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in watching, please stay tuned and enjoy. Alright, so I've just taken my hair out because my number one beauty hack is something super simple, but it is so effective. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tie my hair up in a really tight ponytail. Now you'll see once I grab my hair up that when you lift and pull your hair tight, it pulls your eyebrows up and it lifts your eyes. So by grabbing all of your hair, this one is super temporary. I mean, all of these hacks are temporary, nothing is permanent, but this is probably like the easiest thing and it works for everyone. So you want to put your hair in a really tight ponytail, and you'll see that when I pull it tight like this, it lifts my eyebrows up and it makes the area around my eyes a lot tighter, so it elongates them a little bit. So you'll see if I let it down, my eyebrows go down. Pull it up, they get higher. This is like the easiest thing and I do it all the time. One of the reasons why I always have my hair up. One, I don't really like my hair down. And secondly, I find that like sometimes like my lids get a bit droopy. So I always do this because it lifts them and it makes them look really tight and lifted. So this is my number one beauty hack. Okay, so for hack number 2, this is something that I do every morning and night religiously, and I haven't been doing it my entire life. Like, this is something that I've been doing within maybe the last few months, and I know you guys have noticed a big difference in my eye area when I do this, but I always apply an eye cream. Eye cream is super important, and the one that I've been using lately is the Dermalogica Stress Positive Eye Lift. This thing is amazing. It brightens your eye area, it lifts it, and it also depuffs, which is a big one for me. I love that this is called Stress Positive because a lot of the times we look at stress in a really negative way. Like, we just think of all the bad things like late nights and how hard we work and constantly feeling tired, but we really need to kind of turn it around and think of it a little bit differently, because I know from my personal experience is that when I'm stressed, I try my hardest to think super positive, because when I'm stressed, I know I'm stressed because I've got a lot of work, and having a lot of work means I'm busy, and me being busy means that I am doing well and I am killing my job, which is why it's super important to think of stress in a more positive way. By the way, I love how the applicator is metal. This is the only eye cream that I own with a metal applicator, which is really nice because it's super cooling for your eye area. And it definitely helps with the depuffing around here for me. But yeah, it's really cool. And I just apply it all around my eye. So just like that. I am always quite generous with my eye creams. So basically, whenever I rub in my eye cream, I always use my pinky finger. Not my pinky finger, sorry, my ring finger, because it's your most delicate finger, and around your eyes it's super delicate. You don't want to be pulling around the area too much because that would be causing wrinkles, and the point of this video is to avoid that. So you just want to pat it in. So basically you can use any eye cream, but an eye cream is essential in brightening up around your eye area. I think it's the key feature, or like the key thing to brightening up your eyes. I find that using an eye cream definitely makes my eyes feel a lot tighter. I've only applied it to one eye at the moment. I don't know if you guys can see a difference. I can see a slight difference, but it is of course one of those things that you've got to work on gradually. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. You've got to keep applying it, and yeah, I do mine morning and night, so you've kind of got to keep at it to see a difference. And once you start seeing a difference, it's definitely long term. Like, it doesn't just disappear once you stop using it. So hack number 3 is one that I actually learned a while ago. It's probably one of the best ones that I have to date. This helps me the most. Like, after those long nights and I haven't had much sleep and I wake up my eyes like so puffy, all you're gonna need is a cup of ice and 2 teaspoons from your kitchen, and you kind of want to let the teaspoons sit in the cup of ice for about a minute or until they get cold, and you want to take them out. You want to make sure that they're dry because you don't want to wet your face in case you've got your eye creams and stuff on first. But you can see that these spoons are like the perfect size for your under eyes. So you want to get the spoons and you want to let them sit underneath your eyes, just like so. And you want to let them sit here for about 30 seconds to a minute, or when you feel that the spoons are getting warm. But yeah, you can just repeat this however many times you feel unnecessary, but this is straight away going to reduce the capillaries in your eyes, reduce your puffiness, and it's just going to help so much. It will reduce any like inflammation you have around your eyes. It is like the best beauty hack ever. Okay, so for hack number 4, it's all about elongating your eyes and drawing focus on the shape. This will work especially well if you have droopy eyelids. When you have droopy eyelids, you kind of want to direct the attention away from your lids. So something to help with that is to direct the attention away, and I'm going to do this with winged liner. Now this type of eyeliner that I'm about to do works especially well when you've got eyelashes on, or when you've curled your lashes and applied a good amount of mascara, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw a liner from the inner corner and I'm going to stop it in the middle and I'm going to leave a gap, and then I'm going to finish off the rest of the liner into a wing. Now leaving the gap in the middle will give you the illusion of longer eyes, so it will elongate your eyes a lot more. And sometimes if you don't have any mascara or any lashes on, it'll make the gap a little bit obvious, so it won't really look like you've elongated your eyes. It will just look like an awkward gap in the middle of your eyelid. So yeah, it's really good to keep that in mind. Filming my eyeliner is always the hardest part because I can't stay still. I've always got to move so close to the mirror. So I'm going to start from my inner corner and I'm just going to close. And I'm actually going to bring it in a little bit extra into the inner corner, more than I usually would. So just like so. Okay, so I'm going to stop my liner about there, and I'm gonna leave a gap. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm going to leave a gap, and then I'm just going to continue my liner about here. So it's about a centimeter gap essentially. So I'm going to just start here. I'm going to wing it out. Blended in the line into my lash line, so you can't really see where the gap is, but if I push my lashes down, you can see that there's a gap right here. And this has elongated my eye so much. I feel like my eyes look bigger and more almond shaped than what they naturally are, which I love. This is why I love doing a winged eyeliner. For my final beauty hack, I feel like this is like the most important thing because it shapes your eyes and it is your eyebrows. It is super important to be aware of how you feel in your eyebrows when you're doing your makeup, because if you do them too thick or like too square shaped, you could be bringing down the whole face and your whole eye look. And what you also got to keep in mind is that your eyebrows are the frame to your eyes. So they frame your eyes. So if your eyebrows look good, then your eyes will look good. So you always want to make sure that your arch is diagonal from your pupil. So just get your eye pencil, whatever it is, and just point it, or start at the edge of your nose and point it diagonal. I don't know what this angle is called. I know a right angle is 90 degrees, but I don't know what this angle is called. Maybe 30 degrees, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I put it to my nose and I let it go through my pupil, and where this ends, this is where your arch should be. So I always make sure that my natural arch is in that area. But when you fill in your brows, don't do them too thick, don't overdo it, because this will bring down your eye shape and it won't give you that beautiful lifted appearance. So brush your eyebrow hairs up. And I like to focus most of the product over in this area and make sure that I'm really lifting that eyebrow. But I don't really put too much product in my brows either. I just like to use that to lift my eye and fill in just any gaps that I have. But as you can see, my eyebrows don't really drag down my eyes. They keep them quite lifted. I know not everybody has the exact same shape, but I think it's important to work with what you have and not overdo it. I feel like less is always more. So as you can see, my eyebrows look really lifted. This wasn't really too much. It was like a really simple thing to do and anyone can do it. Also, a few other tips that I can give you guys is eyelashes. Curl your lashes, apply some mascara, and that will really open your eyes a lot. I can't do that today, otherwise it would have been in this beauty hacks. I currently have eyelash extensions and I find that they have really opened up my eyes and really lifted them, and they just look good every day because I never have to wear makeup anymore, which is great. But also I'm just gonna add an extra little hack, and you guys see me do this in my videos so many times, but this is something that I do to open up my eyes. You never wanna apply a black liner in your waterline because that will shrink your eye. And also I like to avoid, when I wear makeup on the daily, I like to avoid putting any product on my lower lash line because I find that that kind of closes my eyes a little bit more as well. So what I like to do is I like to grab a flesh colored eyeliner pencil. You can use a white one, but I find that white can look a little bit too stark, and I apply this straight into my waterline, just like so. And that also opens up my eyes and makes them look brighter and more awake. You could also apply like a lighter colored eyeshadow into your inner corner to open them up a little bit more as well. But yeah, that is it. So that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know these hacks were super simple and super easy. Anyone can do them, anyone can think of them. But that was the point. I want everyone to be able to do these things, and it's something that helps. It really does make a difference. Like if I take my hair out of this ponytail, if I wipe off this eyeliner, I definitely won't look the same. My eyes won't look as big or as lifted or any of that really. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Also, before I go, let me know what your beauty hacks are. I love learning new ones. So if you have any awesome beauty hacks, whether they're simple or complicated, I mean, I guess I can't really be complicated because they're hacks, leave them down below. I would love to read them. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Have an awesome day, guys. Bye.